Yo guys, what's up? It's the commish of the Deuce Dynasty here, Mr. Maniac, my Texas Longhorns. Playing the CPU Mississippi State Mud Dogs. We are hosting them, looks like today. So, we're going to get this game in. I'll chime in from time to time on the channel as I'm playing. But I'm going to lock in and try to take care of the CPU team. Hopefully we don't fall victim to the CPU. If so, we'll just disappear into the darkness and feel the shame. So, all right. So let's get going.
As they say around here, keep Austin weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Texas Longhorns offense will get the first crack at it here. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
We talk about the importance of a quick start in SEC play, guys. You just can't afford to get on a hole.
No, you get behind. The head-to-head matters. Every conference game is so important for the standings down the road, and the familiarity within the league of playing each other so much and knowing the squads, important to get off to a fast start.
You know, a lot of times, too, these teams in their preseason goals, winning the conference is the very, very first goal, even above reaching the college football playoffs. So it all starts today. First game in the SEC. You got to come out hot.
Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. They'll try to power their way ahead. And the Longhorns get enough to move the chains.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Six-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. Looking for a gap. It's Blue. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
Coming up, 4th down.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. He's got him up. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Well, you're down here in the red zone. You know you've got to be able to run the football. So good call going with the toss play. Nice blocking up front. Good patience by the back finding his crease.
Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quick handoff. Giving him his pass. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line.
Let it bust for a moment. Now 3rd down becomes very manageable. It's not 3rd in eternity. Now the whole playbook, the short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
This offense has really gotten to a nice rhythm here on their opening drive of the game. Running the ball, getting it down now into a goal-to-go situation. They really have established a bit of a physical.
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking for space. It's Booth. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Wants to throw. It's Shapen. And that ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Texas! How about that D coming up with
guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
From the gun, the ground game. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Fires to the middle. Got his man. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy, making it accurate.
And the Bulldogs are on the move.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Worked it down to the 22-yard line, gave him 5 on the carry. Mississippi State going up tempo. Motion from the offense. Looking for space. It's Booth. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Just trucks through it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't happy.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 7 over Northern Illinois. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. As they come over the football, 1 minute to go here in the first. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, sometimes towards the end of that play where you see you're not getting anywhere, I'd like for you to just lower your shoulder and get a few yards. I just don't love it when they finish and run out of bounds.
You know, though, we've both been around so long that we've seen a lot of guys try to make a play every single time, and it ends up making things worse.
Well, I get it. You can fight for extra yards. Sometimes you go backwards or sometimes you lose the football. But, man, I want to put my offense in the best position. That means I need to go lower my shoulder, fall forward, get some extra yards.
Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. Gives it to the back on the draw. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. This has been highly anticipated. Texas moving to the SEC, a seismic shift in the landscape of college football, and now up to the Longhorns to perform against their new conference rivals.
Well, it's a big day in college football, a big day in the SEC, and for these players too, David. A program with so much tradition and history finally playing their first game in the SEC.
And such a big brand. Obviously, Texas coming in and last.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
And the Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator.
And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Tripped up for the tackle. Mississippi State right back to the line. Back to pass, it's Chapin. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown in their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball, getting his hand up and getting the tip, getting the deflection. The ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground, incomplete pass.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. The Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit in this one.
Quick release by the QB. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Dances away from one. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these third and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. With that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
The Longhorns trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Snagged in the middle. It's Baxter. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Pressure coming. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Sam Houston looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 14 to Texas State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Shoots it to the left. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
You got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Looking to pass. It's Chapin. Swings it out to his running back. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Run the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Get him some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in the pocket.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this offense. They just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Got a man. It's Booth. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw on 1st down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Scanning the field, it's Chapin. He lofts one down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football from out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. On the ground, it's Booth. Went to the running game on third down and picked up 5, but still a couple of yards short. It's 4th and 2. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and trying to capitalize on this field position.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Line is set on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Ewers. Still looking. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. What a disappointment. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Complete downfield. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
They're bringing heat. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Four wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. The give from the gun. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Mississippi State going up tempo. This is a designed run. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water bugs, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
The Longhorns get enough for the first down.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
They'll throw it on first down. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Looking for a crease. It's Baxter. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Now this defense could really use a stop on third down as the offense has had its way. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what, let his talent do the rest.
And the Longhorns get it past the sticks.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play and make it just enough to keep the drive alive.
To the air. It's Ewers. Lets it fly. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Old Dominion. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day.
Mississippi State is playing pretty good. Seems like they got a lot of speed. It's a pretty tough matchup. So got 2-score lead, so let's see if we can build on it, hold them here.
You should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And they got him for the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. They move the tight end all over. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. A 3rd down play to open up this quarter. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Okay, ready? Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The running back has it. Drills him with the stiff arm. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. Looking for a man, it's Ewers. He fires to the left side. And he's got it inside the 25. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Leaves it with the running back. Plows through the defense. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play.
But when you get down here inside the red zone, you got to be able to run the football. And it's one thing to do it conventionally, but I like the idea of mixing it up and trying to go jet sweep.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
He got it. They will score. Touchdown, Longhorn. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Booth. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Dropping back, it's Shapen. Coming after it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And how about the complementary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Nice job by the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Miami has the lead right now, but even here in the cradle of coaches, you just never know. This has been a tight one inside Yager Stadium. They're up by 10 over UMass. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. He'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Going for it all. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Now 7 defensive backs on the field getting ready for a passing down. To the air on 1st down. He makes the connection. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Dropping back, it's Chapin. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I tell you, as a quarterback, it's going to be hard throwing the ball over the middle of the field against this defense because these D linemen are huge and they've got long arms. That was like trying to throw over a 10-foot tall person. Nearly impossible.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
On 4th down, flexing that muscle in the run game. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
You know, a lot of people in the stadium are questioning why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game, but the gamble paid off.
Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down. He wants to throw. He makes a catch. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. He's looking to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
They say pressure bust pipes. This quarterback can attest to that. Goodness gracious, they're getting after him all day. There's a reason they're behind. Pressure the quarterback goes a long way to getting the done.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Here comes the Texas offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed.
Wasn't quite the offensive output I had the last couple of games, but Mississippi State was a pretty tough opponent, but still played within my means for my team. Got the victory. Definitely TCU is a tough opponent. But, good game. Longhorns 5-0. Moving on to the next one.
All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Don't sleep on those draw plays. They seem to work pretty good even for the CPU. This throw right here, I was just absolutely too late on it. I should have thrown it like right now. If I throw that, it's a touchdown. The other thing I could have done was throw for this corner here because this guy was coming to the flat. I thought he was, at first look, I thought he was going to the outside, but I didn't have anybody coming towards me at the moment, so I should have held it just a little bit longer or thrown it earlier if I was going to continue with that read, but that corner would have been wide open. Second quarter. Here, everything was pretty covered up. I could have thrown probably here or here to dump it down quickly, but throwing it here would have had to throw it in to the outside to keep this guy probably from picking it off. But like, boom, throw it there. One thing about college football, I think that'll a lot of people struggle with, you got to make like quick decisions, which is probably actually in a lot of ways probably more accurate to what an actual quarterback has to deal with, making quick decisions, because everything's just flying around them really tough, so you got to make quick choices. I like how they come into their breaks, come out, settle down. Looks really realistic. But I didn't finish the play, so pull it down, run it in. Definitely made a good choice there because there was nobody open. 0. Rogers guy for Mississippi State, was really good in coverage against Bond most of the game. Early on, they were getting a lot of pressure against my offensive line. Just had to kind of weather the storm a little bit. And here, this looks like it's a cover 2. I think it ends up being a cover 3. Play the safety. I was really hoping if this guy was going this streak, maybe pull the linebacker and that safety if they were in cover 3, and that's kind of what happened. So then I just had to wait for this route to open up, because the way these guys were reacting, this wasn't going to be open. This might be open late, and it was. So I had an opportunity for that one too. But I already seen what I liked on this side of the field, so I was waiting for this route to develop instead of looking over here. So kind of cut my field in half a little bit. Now, if I didn't see this happening there with that safety, what I wanted to see on this side, then I would have tried to turn my attention to the right side of the field, and would have seen this guy come in late, turn in there, and try to put the ball in this area somewhere over here. Anyway. This is one thing I probably don't like about it, is these wide sets. Literally, even if you put it on the furthest out camera, you can't see everything that's going on the field, so you don't even know what this guy is doing. It only kind of shows like out. Let's see. When I had the game pulled up earlier, it was only like showing out like so far. It's going crazy on me. Even like the all 22, it's kind of like basically like this. That's what you were looking at. So you can even see that part of the field. And I don't like those formations, because it seems like they get really glitchy, like just like this guy right here. I remember this was cover 3, so he should drop back in that deeper half, but they both kind of bit on this guy right here, when this guy in the flat or the curl zone should have had him along with this guy. So again, it's just one of those plays that's kind of glitchy. Kind of did it on the other side of the field, but not quite as bad. I think they were those are basically mirror routes, I think, on each side of the field, but defense will still take some bad angles. It's not as bad as it was like the first couple of days of the game, but still make some kind of stupid head scratching plays like this guy right here. obviously this guy is like pointed that way. Why would you come completely inside still? So it's some of that logic doesn't make any sense, but it's a game. So they had everything on that back end of that end zone covered. Like, really covered. The running back was trying to get out into a route, and he could never make it through the line, so he's kind of stuck. The line did a good job just to give me enough time. Wait for this guy to come open. And that was it. So 28-14 victory for Texas. Mississippi State, CPU, All-American. Even with dumbed down sliders, man, they are tough. Sometimes though, if you can get rolling on certain things, and it's not always just the deep pass or whatever, you can get. I think it also depends on like what type of defense that they run. That the 3-3-5 seems like it covers a lot of end type routes, so you have to do a lot of dink and dunk stuff. Try to get them out of it. So it's a chess match. It's just a different type of chess match than a lot of us guys have been used to for a long time with Madden. Madden only has certain formations, and that's pretty much everybody runs the same thing, so everybody figures out what to do against it. This has like so many different type of formations and different plays and different things that can work against other things, so you just got to find a good balance. All right, that was the Texas versus Mississippi State. Longhorns get the victory. Played pretty good defense. So we will catch you next time. Look at the stats right quick while we're just sitting here chewing the fat. Yours had a decent day. Not great, but still 60%. 14 of 23, 2 touchdowns. They did have that one pick that I showed you in the end zone, which was just a bad read or late read on my part. Running game was a little bit hindered. Baxter and Blue both got injured on the first 2 plays of the game, so had to have the backups come in a little bit, and they weren't as good getting yardage. So they did all right though. Gibson, I think he's going to be a running back in the future. Carter had trouble getting started, but once he got it going late in the second half, he's starting to turn out some yards. So good game by him, solid game. Bond is the beast. 5 receptions, 129 yards and a touchdown. Golden putting in some work. Bolden, kind of a slow day for him. Couldn't seem to get him regulated in the game. I like to get all 3 of those guys. I'm trying to at least get them like around 5 catches each. Also got to keep them happy so they don't want to transfer out at the end of the season, which may happen with some top stars. So prepare yourself, gentlemen. Look at them sacks. Burke was getting it done today, big time, 3.5. Bledsoe with 1, Moore with 1. He's been the big pass rusher so far this season, but they kind of held him in check a little bit. Broughton, another good young player. Well, he's a senior, but he's still young, so I think he was a transfer or portal transfer, I think it was, for this season in real life. This guy right here is just a run-stuffing maniac. Gonna miss him when he graduates. Tackles for loss, Ben Burke was just absolutely on fire. And he's a junior, so he's going to be even better next season if he doesn't opt out to go to the draft. Had the one interception by Holmes. He returned for a touchdown. All right, that's it for the stats. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Deuces.